What's up? My name is Amaurice Grujong. I'm a creative and entrepreneur based in the South Bronx, Boogie Down Bronx, and I am the co-founder, owner of Bronx Native. Bronx Native is a brand that embodies what the Bronx truly is. We highlight our home, our borough through art, media, apparel, events, and much, much more. You already know. Me coming from a graphic design background, media, branding, we knew that we needed to be very impactful with our visual language, right? How are we going to brand the Bronx? How are we going to showcase our people the right way? So we really thought about those things, right? When it comes to the colors, the design, the aesthetics, the experiences that we are trying to provide here, we really look at all details, and it's really a representation of who we are, not only now, but also bridging that gap between the old Bronx Boogie Down and the new Boogie Down, right? And just being a platform for networking, inclusivity, love, creativity, entrepreneurship, expression, and individuality, social change, and all of these things that we need more than ever now in life. This one right here has the seal from the Bronx flag, which is right over here. This is the Bronx flag right there, and it says "Ne se de malice." "Ne se de malice" is Latin for "you to know evil," Latin for "never give up," and it's an amazing quote, you know, that really resonates here in the Bronx and with me, and we use it throughout. In the back, we have every single street in the Bronx. Yeah, for this shirt. So every single street in the Bronx is here. We initially made a shirt with all the neighborhoods, but everybody, you know, people, their street is their neighborhood. You already know. So we're like, yo, where's my neighborhood? Like, yo, that's actually not a neighborhood. That's here. But we were like, you know what? We have to create one with all the neighborhoods, with all the streets, so everyone could feel, you know, included and stuff. The Bronx on the sleeve. My whole life, I heard negative things about my home, the borough, not only from people outside, people from the Bronx itself. You know what I mean? And I always thought about that. I was like, but how, you know, this is such a beautiful borough, you know, this is, and, you know, and really it's not about the borough, it's about the people, right? So when all of these things are being said and all of these things is really talking about our people, black and brown, immigrants, people that have not been given the right resources, the platform to talk, to represent, and all these things, the unrepresented. And we made it our mission to represent our people the right way. We made it our mission to show the world the Bronx really has to offer. You know, and it's not like we have to show anything because we've already proven, right? Things like hip hop, the #1 genre in the world, right? And we're not only talking about music, we're talking about a lifestyle and what hip hop has become, right? We're talking about salsa, right? El Condado de la Salsa. We're talking about doo-wop. We're talking about incredible individuals that have come out of the Bronx, that have strived, that had worked, you know what I mean? We're talking about the history of the Bronx, right? A history of disenfranchised communities, right? A history of people that had nothing and from nothing created everything, right? There's a saying that says hip hop didn't create anything, it remixed everything, it recreated everything. And I think that's a very powerful idea, right? The fact that our people were here, 80% of the buildings in the South Bronx were in burning, right? It was ruins, you know, and we were going through this major struggle, and we had to do something to express ourselves. We had to do something to tell our story. We had to change our reality, and it's something that we carry with us through Bronx Native, and is that drive, right? Is that creativity, is that entrepreneurship, is that go-getter attitude, is that feeling that you're gonna make it a vibe, you know what I mean? You don't have to care about nobody. This is your world and you have control of that, you know? Bodega Dreams, you already know. For y'all that don't know, Bodega Dreams, you know, first of all, it's an amazing statement. We born and raised with bodegas, and just like the sentiment Bodega Dreams is such a good phrase, but it's also a book by Ernesto Quiñones. And the book, a beautiful book that takes place in Spanish Harlem, community like ours, and it tells the story of these incredible people, right? So we got very inspired by the book, and we made this shirt, which has become one of our most popular shirts, and we even got the blessing from the author that came by, and we did a signing with him and everything. So it's a beautiful thing, you know.
I can't stop for nobody, so I go. I can't stop for nobody, so I go. I can't stop for nobody, so I go. I can't stop for nobody. They're too slow.
Somewhere in the Bronx, you know, there's there's nothing like it. You already know, it's hot. Not only the streets is hot, you know, the weather's hot, you know, everyone's hot, you know what I mean? I was actually just walking down the hub 149, and I was just smiling, and I was just caught in this moment because there were so many things happening around me. There was a guy in the corner rapping. Vibing, you already know. We got the people in the deli, we got kids running around, we got people shopping. You have all of these cultures, Yemen, Puerto Rican, Dominican. This is what I'm talking about. This is the flavors. This is what drives culture. You know what I mean? This is what creates culture. All of this diversity, all of this inclusion, all of this just merging of different things. And it's something that I definitely put into my work through Bronx Native, me as an artist, and I make that known, right? I like to take different things and create one thing, and I think that's what the Bronx is about, you know. Is about a melting pot. Is about this place that, you know, every corner that you turn, you see activities, right? That you see people outside, that you see people having fun, expressing themselves. And it's a beautiful thing, you know. We were in an abandoned chicken spot, and they had the fridge, and I was like, bro, that fridge will be fire if we make it into a closet. You know, it just adds to the aesthetic of the bodega, you know. I don't even know how we got it in here, because look at the size of this, look at that door. There is a door here, that's how we were able to get it, but it was raining that day, it was crazy. But we made it a vibe, you know, and it just adds to the experience, it adds to the charm of the shop, to the concept. But we got a couple of great pieces, man, you know, graffiti cans signed by Crash, legendary Crash, from, you know, Tats Crew, and just graffiti history. This is a piece by an artist called Brock, and he did it for us when we were struggling with the shop to stay open. So he did it, and the proceeds went to saving the Bronx Native Shop. Right now we're in the Bronx Native Shop, 127 Lincoln Avenue, Bronx, New York, 10454, in Mott Haven, in the heart of the Boogie Down Bronx. You already know. Come through the shop, come shop. No, my bad. Come to the shop, experience the Bronx, and cop some BX merch. Follow us on the gram at The Bronx Native. Also on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and all that good stuff. You already know the vibes. We here vibing, showcasing for our people and making it happen. Real quick, can I get a yeah?